Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut, and that's right, Mike Kelly's in the house again. Woo. Oh my goodness, it's almost like Christmas.
It's a lot worse.
I can't hear you today. Is that mic on?
It's weird.
Oh, there we go. How about I turn you back up?
Well, there I am.
Yeah.
There I is.
Well, that's because I use this for other shows too,
And you don't need two microphones.
No, I got a good enough voice, but I don't need to hear myself twice.
Echo. Like one of the granddaughters contacted us on FaceTime last night, and then I wasn't on, and she dialed me in, and the big echo in the room was kind of cool. She's like, "This sounds great."
Is that because your AOL account was canceled?
Yes.
Okay.
You heard we were using FaceTime. No.
AOL finally closed up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they said on the show, they're like, that's like a star who died that you thought was already dead.
Oh no, a lot
because I thought AOL was gone.
Yeah. Well, there's one person I know of that has an AOL account, and that's Patrick Wallace.
Well, that just means the email's gone too.
Yeah,
or something like
gone.
What's he gonna do? I'm gonna have to get a new email after all this time.
He'll just use his CVAR email.
He'll just retire.
He's planning that fairly soon too, I would imagine. The guy's 106.
Oh wow!
No, he's not that old.
No, but you're being mean about it.
Yeah,
I forgot. Let me click over here. I forgot.
When you're really good friends, you can be mean to your really good friends.
All right, I got some news today. But before we get in the news, I want to show something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's
cool.
Nothing bad. Oh, they allow an image file now? What do you know?
Oh,
screen share.
Doesn't have to be a JPEG?
Well, it doesn't have to be a PMG.
Oh.
Entire screen. Boom. Share.
What does it say there?
Grumpy old men of business. They've seen it all. They're not impressed. Blah, blah. Aces 53 original short. All right. So there's this thing called Showrunner out there that just started, Showrunner AI.
Okay.
You can create your own series.
Oh.
So Brian and I do Aces 53, which has to do with, becoming the authority in your industry.
Right.
And so I decided why not? So this week was create the poster and your backstory. And that's what I did. So I'm going to upload it. And then each week we'll be creating the different series. So if you go to showrunner.ai,
okay,
just Google it, and then you can go to it's on the Discord servers, which a lot of people have no idea what those are.
Yeah,
but you go there, you can actually watch a ton of a series. There's a series there that looks like what's that? South Park.
Oh,
but it's a series related to the Valley. So it's called Exit Valley. It has to do with Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Kind of a knockoff thing of it. So that's basically what I'm working on, just to see something different.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
Just different. So
your beard is quite white there.
Yeah,
no, on the cartoon.
Because that guy is 60 something.
Ah.
So, and the other guy looks more like Brian, and I'm more of a Navy. It's not supposed to be exactly us.
I gotcha.
But I didn't look close. So I put the meta glasses on Brian, and it looked more like him. So the only reason it looks like Brian because he's got the vest on, and usually it's a white shirt. But hey, I just let AI do what they do.
Yeah. There you go. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, like I said, it's not. So that one's definitely older than me. That's fine. I don't care. That's not what it is. It's not supposed to be me exactly. It's supposed to be. So it's going to be a satire about. So people are going to come and talk about their new inventions, but we're going to make fun of all the different things. So it's like the two old guys in Sesame Street.
They're always just banging on somebody, right?
Exactly.
Or bagging on someone.
Right. That's what it's going to be like.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
We'll see. Only the boomers will probably like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Certain generations.
I don't know. We'll see. You never know.
Yeah. Well, some of you're going to be talking way over their experience levels.
We'll see, because we're going to make it. It's already. I already have the first 5 and 10 minute episode already scaled out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it wasn't that difficult.
So nobody can say you just sit on your laurels when you're not doing anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
I just thank God we have AI. Because it helped me create the picture and everything else.
That's cool.
All right. What do we have? Oh, inflation data came in. What's that Nelly song? Too hot or whatever.
Too hot to handle?
Yeah. Well, it came in too hot to ignore.
Oh.
Yeah. So the PPI, which is producer price index.
Right.
The core rose, the headline and core both rose by 9/10, crushing just the 0.2 that they were expecting. Headline PPI rose from 2.4% to 3.3%. Core PPI surged from 2.6% to 3.7%. What does this mean? This means all the producers are eating the tariffs and not passing along to the consumers. That's what this is meaning. So bottom line, it's probably going to take a couple months for this to go back down. But that's basically what this is meaning. They, instead of passing on the cost to the consumer, they are eating it. Basically, that's just the easiest way to put it.
Right. Yeah. I was talking to my son yesterday and he was saying, oh, these tariffs are, well, I hadn't talked to him in a while. And these tariffs are just killing us. And I said, I haven't seen prices increase as a result of the tariffs yet. Have you? Oh, yeah.
What? Eggs?
No, not eggs.
No, I'm just saying.
But he didn't have any.
What does he do?
He's in solar.
Okay, well, solar I could see. Right?
Well, and I guess a lot of the incentives have gone away for solar.
Yes, because nobody wants to be forced to have to take solar, so they got rid of all the incentives. Look at Tesla guy. He lost so much incentives from the government in the big beautiful ugly bill or whatever it's called. It's like today I was at the gym this morning and the guy's walking around in a shirt, fuck Trump. I'm like, really? That's just really, you can't come up with anything else than that. I didn't walk around fuck Obama.
Or fuck Biden.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, people. Really get to know. We're all in the middle. They're just the fringes on the outside. So let's just get along and we just move on. Let's get everything better. That's all I care about. I don't care who does it as long as it's better.
I want my life to be simpler. I want business to be back where it was.
You're talking about real estate?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's going to take a lot
longer. That's going to take
longer. We got so many issues with interest rates and affordability. All right, so the Dow's down about 164 today because of the CPI. Or PPI, I'm sorry. The rates are getting hit with a little bit. Rates worse by 9 basis points, not much. The 10-year sitting at 4.28, which is about 5 basis points. The lower this week was 4.20. So it's not doing majorly. We're not back up to 4.41 or 4.5. So I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not really bad.
It'll be interesting to see how things go after September, during September.
All right. So, well, here's what happens. Like Fed flip-flop. Goolsbee, this is Austin Goolsbee, which is a Fed president, and was on CNBC yesterday. And they were sounding more hawkish versus dove. Dove means we're not going to do anything hawkish, right?
Right.
Now says the labor market is cooling, citing the 4.2% unemployment rate, a figure just shy of 4.3. Argument is misleading. There's a catch. The household survey shows there's 260,000 job losses in July and 863,000 job losses over the last 3 months. The low unemployment rate is holding up mainly due to fewer people in the labor force in general. So long story short, no one really knows what's going to happen with. So they're saying, despite the hot PPI that just came out, markets are still pricing in nearly 100% odds that there's one September rate cut. There's still a few people on the Fed that's chiming. They want at least a 25% reduction, but they're not open to the 50 basis points cut.
Okay.
So we'll, again, we don't know. We're not in charge. We just
regurgitate
just take it.
What's been given us.
Well, here's the other problem. You got initial jobless claims that came out today, and it dropped 3,000 to 224,000, which is a lower level than we've had in a while. Continuing claims, which is what people get on once they get off, they never get off. Well, 15,000 of them fell off. So it went to 1.95 million. This marks the 12th straight week above 1.9 million. The question of those 15,000 is how long were they on?
Were they forced to go off?
Right. Yeah. Did they run out? Right. So I wish they would have this, how many people stay on and how many people fell off because they ran out of their actual benefit. That's what I would want to know.
Yeah, I got you.
But the real takeaway is employers are still hesitant to let go workers. But if you're laid off, finding a new job is taking forever and a day.
Forever and 1 month.
Yep.
Yeah. Craziness.
I was talking to somebody yesterday on one of my podcasts, and she's out of LA, and she she's a talent agent, but also she does clothing. And I asked her what we were talking. I said, how's it, she says she gets them done there in LA. And then that's would probably be the garment district. And I said, how's it the garment district? She goes, decimated by ICE. I'm like, well, did you complain? I didn't say this when I'm thinking, did you complain when Obama did it?
Yeah.
Because he was the deporter in chief compared to Trump's hardly got anybody. Most of these people are self-deporting. They want to come back.
Yeah.
Mortgage delinquency is spiking.
What?
Mortgage delinquencies
are spiking?
Yeah. ICE data, no, this is not the same ICE. ICE data shows a sharp percentage increase in delinquencies for June, the largest jump since COVID, and the top 10 in 25 years. They're thinking one of the biggest things is because there's so many people behind on their student loans and if they don't start taking care of those, they're going to start hitting. What's that thing where they attack your paycheck? Garnish your wages. There's the word I was looking for.
So they stopped paying on their mortgage?
No, on their student loan. They haven't been paying on those.
Right.
And now that they have to, now they're tighter, and then they're having issues with mortgages and everything else.
Yeah.
And then we talked about, I think yesterday, about 46 to 50% of total millennials and everybody needs to refinance to better themselves. Because of their situation to make their payment lower.
Yeah.
I mean, and right now, and if you're just on a rate and term refinance, you can get in probably if you have a really good FICO score, good LTV,
high sixes,
middle fives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or higher fives, because there are a couple companies who are offering like 90 basis points. Like, get these people in now. Let's not wait till it actually lowers. Let's get it done now. Like UWM's doing that right now. So UWM only works with brokers. Like,
gotcha.
Or other brokers
like you,
not necessarily look like me, but yeah.
They look like you, they talk like you, they walk like you.
No, I walk weird. What did I have? I had remember how we were talking about what for agents yesterday? We're giving up thing. Well, here I came up with another one: 15 real estate side hustles.
Okay.
First thing I thought
are they side hustles or are they just another job?
Well, that's what a side hustle is.
Know,
but here's my problem. It's
are they creating it
more?
Or are they
why don't you do more marketing in your business to get more business? But anyway, if you want to do side hustle, showing assistant. Does that mean that you get paid for this? I don't think so.
Oh, no.
Real estate runner. It means
if you have a good conversation with whoever you're showing assistance for, you might get a 25% referral fee of the commission.
Right. Well, that's what these are 15 side hustles, right? Showing assistant, real estate runner, transaction
real estate runner?
Completes errands and like dropping off, like an assistant, I would say. Really. Dropping off lock boxes, staging supplies, letting in inspectors, no license required. Transaction coordinator, administrative assistant, social media manager, inbound, outbound, sales agent, property. I'm going off of what they put. Property manager, leasing agent. Oh, here's the best one. Bartender.
Well, you know what? If you were a good bartender before, and you go back, at least you're going to get some good tips, and you're a good bartender now.
Why are you doing this? Oh, I just don't get out much, so I want to talk to people, and that's why I do bartending. Kind of like what you do.
Yeah.
I
do a lot of bartending.
Yeah. A stager, that's somebody who stages the house.
Yeah. Home
organizer, you help clients declutter their homes before listing. That's usually like
that's needed.
I know. Broker price opinion, PPOs. I did those back in 2008 through whatever, and it helped me figure out how to price homes, not to sell them, but when I'm looking for the refinance and stuff to see where, and look at appraisals to see where the numbers are and how far off people are.
When foreclosures were hot, there were a couple agents in my office that's what they were doing to stay afloat.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing 10 to 12 PPOs a week.
Yeah. Sometimes you didn't have to leave the office.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah. Here's one. It's like, okay, but you're a real estate agent. SAT and high school tutor.
What?
Yeah. SAT. Okay. Right. That's a test that you have to take.
I know
it's been so long ago to get in college, to get to the college that you're supposed to.
Right.
You take the SAT. You can tutor them on that, or a high school tutor. I'm thinking, but these people are in real estate. Do they really?
Yeah.
Meaning that, okay, well, maybe they're not.
That seems like a grab.
Yeah. Well, it is. Next one is Uber, Lyft driver.
Oh,
especially in Modesto, I'm sure you make a lot of money. Another one, bird dog for investors. I think all agents do that, right?
Yeah. That's part of our job.
Locate distressed properties for flippers and wholesalers.
Yep.
Yeah.
They should be doing it for themselves.
I just thought there was another thing about 15 things agents can do. I would say the number one thing you could do, Do more marketing for yourself.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Because all these things is focusing away from your business.
Energy is away from the business.
Yes.
There was an agent in Manteca.
Go do multi-level marketing.
Who works for our office. And he posted the other day, he says, I was working late. I was in the office working late. And I was hungry. So I ordered some Uber Eats to go, and guy walks in with his food and he's wearing a real estate badge.
Well, you're just trying to stay,
afloat.
Yeah.
I get it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But okay, so you got the realtor staying late, working in his office,
right,
working on his business, marketing.
That's what I'm saying.
Stuff.
Stop
and the other guy
the side
doing
hustles.
Something else that has nothing to do with real estate.
If you're doing the side hustle, it should be training other agents how to do what you do. If you do it well, do stuff like that. That's how you can make more money. Do courses, stuff like that. All right. So now there's the last thing about I just thought I'd throw this in. There's a whole thing about how brokers are protecting commissions today. Did you hear about this?
How? No.
Well, so if you haven't go to an attorney and they charge you something,
right.
It's a 30% contingency fee, right? They're not saying it's a commission.
Right.
So they're telling you to change it from commission to professional fee, just how differently looking at it and rewording it so it looks differently for people. You could say the selling agent is not paying the professional fee for the transaction for us.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It looks at differently than helping agents write their own value story. You got to make sure that when you could have a bio, you can have a bunch of stuff when you're talking to people you could leave behind about what you do and everything else. And this is what you should be doing for any listings that you go, if you ever have competition,
right? You
could do a whole bio and a bunch of sheets and have a listing sheet about what you've done and everything else. It's kind of like it's kind of like a one sheet that we have for podcasting and speaking.
Right. Well, and with AI so prevalent right now, that's got to be so much easier than it used to be.
Well, the thing about, if you're not, and here's another thing, teaching AI to people. Well, here's the thing about 5, right? The Chat GPT 5, it goes all the way back and connects all your chats. Meaning that if you, it remembers everything about you've ever done in those chats. Plus, whatever you do in there goes out to the internet. I had a guy that I've known for like 5 years. I hadn't been on his podcast in 5 years. He goes, man, I researched you and you're everywhere. Chat knows you about everything. I'm like, yeah, I know, because I use it daily. And multiple times daily. So the other thing is make sure you work on turning objections into conversations, all the stuff that we do as salespeople. Yeah. And what was the thing the other day? I was on it with another podcast, and the guy, so that's the other thing you do podcasting. And he was talking about how not to change the conversation so that you're not kicking someone's dog. He was saying this whole thing, and the only thing I could think of was Zig Ziglar about who's kicking your dog. Do you remember that statement?
Yeah, I do.
Where it's about how bosses pick on people at work, and then they go home and pick on their wife, and the wife picks on the son, and then the son goes and kicks the dog. And it's just like stuff like that, just being nicer to people, especially at work. But anyway, I guess I was all over today.
It's an amazing way of treating your fellow man.
Or dog.
Kindness goes a long way. I remember my first 2 years in real estate, I would get so angry about the stuff that you can't control. And then once I let go of the stuff I can't control and control on the stuff I can, I felt so much more at ease and relaxed. And I was so much nicer to the fellow realtor on the other side. And I just looked at every problem that would come up. And I remember telling one guy, he says, hey, we got a problem with the loan. I said, okay, how do we fix it? And he went, what? And I said, how do we fix it? We want to close this escrow. How do we fix it? Let's figure out how to fix it. He goes, Mike, you're the first one I've heard something like that from ever. I know I'm new in real estate, but everybody else always just yells at me. I said, and do you close the escrow? Usually not. Well, let's figure out how to close the escrow.
Well, then when I come into you with a problem, I tell you, this is the issue we have, and this is how we fix it.
Right.
I give the it's
that
what I used
right
to tell my staff is, don't bring me a problem, bring me the solution, because we get problems all day long.
Yeah.
If you have a solution, just tell us how we can fix it, or just fix it.
Right.
As long as it's under $100, you don't have to ask for anything.
Yeah.
If it's over that, we might want to talk.
That's true.
The other thing they're saying about is simplify the buyer agreement. I don't know if you have to use a car buyer agreement.
Well, you don't have to be a member of CAR.
Well, I'm just saying they're
Yeah.
saying create your own. Use the stuff, but make it more simple so people can understand it.
Yeah.
That's just something you can do.
Yeah.
But I mean, but I know everybody uses CAR, but you could do as a cover sheet or something. You know what I mean? To make it more.
Yeah. So throw it to chat and say, make this so everybody can understand it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you put this in layman terms?
Yeah. There you go.
Because that's what people want to know. Because you never know. People will sign one. Because I had one. The guy was referred to another agent. I qualified him. Everything. He's like, I go, okay. Do you want me to send this to your agent? He's like, well, we haven't signed anything with them. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know every agent does it differently. I'm a little more, how you say, trusting. If I show you property and show you property and show you property,
they didn't see property yet. They were trying to figure out what they're going to. They looked at something, but they weren't really looking yet.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They wanted to get ready because they're going to move from one place to another place, but they weren't ready. And then I qualify them. I'm like, and then when I do my full underwriting, I need an address.
Right.
So I look where they're going to move, and I grab the kind of the property price point, and I'm like, boom, it was a brand new listing drop. I go, did you see this listing over here? And they're like, oh my God, that's the right.
That's what we want.
But it's too soon. We're not ready.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. And then the wife's like, that's too expensive. I want to do a, fixer upper.
Oh,
yeah, sure you do.
So you can spend twice as much money.
That's what I try to explain to him. I said, I get so many people asking me about VA renos, FHA renos, 203Ks, all those things. And I always tell them we can do them and go through the stuff. And then I also go, okay, it's going to cost you like 150 grand to this. Why don't you go see what a place looks like that's $100,000 more? Because that 150 is going on to your loan amount. And so they're going to be 150. So go see what $100,000 difference in that price point is already done. And see what
it might be turnkey.
And most of the time they are.
Yeah.
You might have to do one or two things, but not 150 grand, because we redid our house here, and it's expensive. Well, unless you do the work yourself,
and you probably won't file for divorce as a result.
Why?
When a husband and wife are doing remodel work.
Oh no, that's building. That's
building a house, but also major remodels too. I can't remember how many people I've heard that. Yeah, we started our remodel, and now we're filing for divorce. So, wow.
Yeah. That's in that more with the construction loans.
Yeah, true.
Just because, and that the question really is, if you're going to do that if you're going to build a house, you need to, before you start, you both need to sit down and say, okay, what do you want to control and what do I want to control? I was lucky with the house we were building that we got stopped.
Yeah.
The only thing I got to have control of was the fact that I was like, why are we doing an L island instead of just an island? Because if it's an L, I have to walk all the way across from this hallway to the other side to get around.
What the hell?
And I was like, they were like, oh, let's fix that. Okay, well, I got one thing out of this.
Yeah, so it's turned into an I island, right?
Turned into a regular, yeah. Anyway.
Awesome.
All right, that's all I have. We went a little long today. Sorry.
We talked about some cool stuff, though.
All right, everybody, make it a great day. We'll be back tomorrow, and we really appreciate you. Thanks for being here, Mike.
Thanks for everybody. Having me.
All right, make it a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, kids.